Ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, come one, come all. Yeah. Yo, I see y'all coming in. We got to the pretty gangster. The deepest going on the internet now. Lucky, Christio, Todd, they flooded in. I see them now.
Tasha Ill, Flip Shelter, Lock and Loaded 757, Richie Rue, Amala Dante, Bron Solo, OG Patrice, they coming in. I can't see your name. Something Puerto Rico. Arriba! Honey Butter, what's up, man? Bethel Hair. Hey, Bethel Hair. Shelly G, Gemini 605. Oh, Miss Janelle, you changed your name? Oh, okay. Why you changing your name? Noosa Grandmother. She said she my number one fan. I ain't got no friends. Don't be trying to put me into some category. But thank you for watching. Brooke Shelton, Status Warlaw. Let me start this. On the G Deal Show. Hey. Yo, listen here. I had to come back, man. And I don't know why I feel like doing shows today, but I had, seen some stuff and I gotta speak on it. I gotta speak on it. Because it's a misconception, it's a misunderstanding, it's a miss bullshit. You understand? And I want to speak to these brothers out here, and I want to say to you brothers out here, why is it that when a woman is abused by a man and she gets some kind of justice behind it, because she was in a relationship and stayed with it, y'all gotta say she was there because of the paper, because of the money. That he had every right to abuse somebody, to beat somebody because they had money. Come on, brothers. Every woman that's in a relationship with somebody and it becomes some kind of physical confrontation or whatever the situation is, it could be a mental abuse or whatever. It ain't because it's the money. The money don't give nobody the right to do nothing to nobody. Because Cassie stayed in a relationship with that dude, you understand, and was psychologically, mentally traumatized by this dude, scared for her life, seeing what he's capable of doing to other people. Y'all gonna sit up there and say it's about the money. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Yo, well, we gotta do better than that as black men. Come on, man. Yo, and then got brothers on the internet with major platforms talking about she left Ron Leslie to get with Diddy because Diddy had more paper. You don't know why she left Ron Leslie. Nobody knows. And Diddy pursued her, bro. If you know the story, he went at her. He was going after her for a long time. So my whole thing about it is that you don't know the abuse. None of us know the abuse. None of us know the trauma that this girl went through. And for brothers to be saying because this nigga had money, she didn't leave him or she was with him, we don't know that to be true. You don't know that to be true. She did not. It's a lot of dudes got money. It's a lot of dudes. They may not have Diddy dollars, because you know what Diddy dollars come with. But it's cats out there with money that she could have been happy with. Some women stay in abusive relationships because the abusive relationship keep them in there. They trapped in that. They trapped in those relationships. Y'all not listening to the victims. Y'all making shit up in y'all mind. Y'all got to stop that as black men. We as black men, we got to stop that, man. I've done some dirty shit to people. I wasn't always right. I make mistakes. But I apologize and try to make better of the mistakes I've made and the situations I've done. If I hurt you, I don't mean to hurt you. I didn't mean to hurt you. But I ain't never put my hands and beat no woman. Nah, I ain't cut from that type of cloth. Bay's telling me in 2 more days, is there no more change? Go to the doctor. Go see the doctor. Oh my God. Anyway, I wanted to come here, man, because now everybody think that Cassie letter has something to do with the judge decision. If anybody remembers the brother Johnson, they did a song called Strawberry Letter 22. Was it Strawberry Letter 22? Do, 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 do. Ooh, 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 do, 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 do. Ooh, ooh, do, 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 do. Strawberry Letter 22, right? Am I right, y'all? 2020. Joy, the Brooklyn Ball. Ooh, Joy, you need to change your name. Pause. He said, Joy, the Brooklyn Ball Buster. Okay, Joey. Woo. That's a big pause, Joey. BJ out there in South Kakalaki. What up with you? Yo, Cassie Strawberry letter to the judge is not going to have any weight, any more credence or what the judge has already decided what he's going to do to Sean Puffy Combs. I'm letting y'all know her strawberry letter is not going to, strawberry letter is like a personal, in-depth letter to somebody about your feelings, your well-being, your emotions, everybody. That's what a strawberry letter is, y'all. If some of y'all didn't know that. Her letter to the judge is not going to make any difference on what the judge has already read, studied, and know from either the victim statements, what the prosecutor's going to say. The prosecutor's gonna write all this shit and bring all these cases where these guys got for the same crime Puff got. They got an extra amount of years. They're going to try to get the worst cases and submit that to the judge. The defense is going to get the case that had the least amount of time for the same crime that he did and submit that to the judge. The judge has the whole body of evidence, no matter what decisions that came out in the court with the jury. Everybody's talking about that the prosecutor did this and did that. The prosecutor gave that nigga a bone. He may have liked it, but the prosecutor gave him the bone. Because if you ask anybody who ever was arrested by the federal government and they came in their house and they found guns in their house and they were arrested and those guns was taken out of there, they were charged with those guns. I'm tired of saying the same thing, Bethany. Don't think that the letter Cassie wrote is going to have any credence of what this judge, who have saw thousands of cases, who have seen thousands of letters, is that going to have any change in his decision by him exerting the letter of a law to the sentence of Sean Puffy Diddy Lover, Brother Love, whatever his name calls? None whatsoever. My thing of it is that, man, everyone's, yo, she waited to do this and drop this. She already got the money. Yo, that money don't mean a damn thing, man, when you sitting up realizing and you done came to your senses. See, what y'all don't understand is this. This nigga been a drug addict for the last 25 years because he trying to hide the pain what he did to Wolf. He trying to hide the pain what he did to Big. He trying to hide all the pain that what he did to Kim and all the people that showed him love. D further, this nigga been under drugs for this nigga when I first met him, this nigga wouldn't take an aspirin. He got all this shit that he trying to run away from in the middle of the night. So he started using all these different kind of drugs. This nigga talking about he was licking frog toads. When he said that shit, I was like, this nigga crazy. Did y'all hear that nigga on Jimmy Kimmel? Yo, I be getting so high, I have to have an ambulance outside my house. I'm not making this shit up. He said, yo, you'll never want to experience that type of high. So this nigga been high for the last 25 years for what he did to people. And now that he ain't on those drugs no more, that he can see a little reality. And that reality is hitting his ass. So is that bubble behind the cell. Yo, Diddy, come on in here, boy. Come on in here, Diddy. Yeah, Brother Love. Reality is hitting him like Bubba. It's a whole different thing when you ain't high no more. When you ain't drugged out of your mind. That young girl is experiencing that. And now, and understand like how I let somebody do all this to me. That's gotta be fucking with her. Trauma does that. That's why you gotta have that spirit of God inside you. So you don't go jump off the motherfucking building or put a bullet in your fucking head. Y'all brothers gotta stop that shit because she got money. That shit don't make no motherfucking sense. She's still gonna be traumatized, brother. She ain't on drugs no more. And it don't make it right, bruh. And the reason I'm speaking on this shit, man, because younger cats or somebody else will hear that shit, yeah, man, and think it's cool as all right. Because you done bought somebody something that you done, nigga, if I'm going somewhere and the meal is a $200, $300, I ain't doing the meal $200, $300 to impress you. I'm doing it because that's what I do. That's how I want to eat. I go get a fucking sweet and I'm chilling. Nice car service, nice dinner, nice this, that. It ain't because of you. It's because that's what I do. That's what Puff did. He wasn't doing that shit for Cassie. He was doing that because that's what he do. She ain't make him do nothing different than he ain't do for nobody else. He beat all his women asses. From what we hear, it's not one that he didn't beat ass. I don't think he beat Ms. Lopez. I don't think she was going for that shit. Because I was around, I don't think she was going for that shit. I never seen him rough her up or do none of that shit with her. She was Jenny from the block. Hold on. This is Jersey Rick. Gee, Diddy evil was he high when he put the hit on Tupac or set Big up to get murdered. You are who you are. Diddy was who he was. Thank you, sir. Look at my people. Oh no. That's uh see, we on the same page. That's my boo boo. That's my secret internet boo. That Henny girl. I know I'm an old man, Henny. I can dream. Henny. Henny, I can dream, baby. Let me have my dream, Henny. That girl got the prettiest smile in the world. That Henny girl. What up with your mama? Yes. And that's what it is, Jai. That nigga's haunted. That's why he got on those drugs. Cassie letter is not going to change the judge's mind. The judge, as what it ain't no emotional bone in his body. He gonna follow the letter of the law. He gonna follow all the information that we didn't hear. You heard what I said? He gonna follow all the information that we didn't hear, we didn't see. And he's gonna make a determination based on what he believed the what he believed Puff did, and while he was in court, while he was a judge, the progress that he has made so far. Kyra Pinckney. Is that y'all any kid to Ed Pinckney? Ed Pinckney from Brooklyn. If that's a what you call name. That's not a regular name, Pinckney. That was a powerful name back in the day in the basketball times. The Pinckneys. Hey, Kyra. I'm showing love to East Flatbush, Brooklyn. I used to sneak in East Flatbush, Brooklyn. I used to be over there about Church Street in Brooklyn. Ooh, did I ever be there in Church Street? Ooh, let me get back to my show, Kyra. Why you do that to me? Let me having my old ass having flashbacks. Yeah. Chris Collins, all right? That nigga was having nightmares. That's why he was on them drugs for 25 years. That nigga, all Puff used to do was drink champagne. Nigga start smoking weed, snorting this, snorting that, dropping this, dropping that. It is what it is. You see this? Pam Gator. I'm going to put it up there, Pam, because people going to think I'm making this up. Pam Gator, Maureen Colby held testimony of other victims like in Epstein case. They were supposed to go on for like 2 more weeks, and she cut it short because she was the lead prosecutor. I spoke to my fraternity brother, who's a prosecutor too for the federal government. He told me they talked about the guns, people saw guns. Why guns wasn't on the case? And they got guns out the house. Anybody who been into the federal government and arrest them, they'll tell you right now, if they found guns in the house, they got charged with those guns. Let the fucking government throw them out. Let the motherfucking the defense get it thrown out. But we gonna charge your ass with that. VK say they got Pinckneys in Waco, Texas. I thought they only had in Texas was steers and That's right, Kid Henny. Henny said that was so many things they could have charged him with in that case, and they didn't. Because they was in bed. They were doing the people a favor. They really didn't want Puff. Listen to me. The prosecution didn't really want Puff. Maureen Coleman was doing their friends at Diageo a favor. They didn't want him to get that anywhere from $800 to $1.2 billion. That's what that was about. That had nothing to do with Cassie, Big Gene, or nobody else. They was doing their friends a favor. Nigga, come on, let's look at it. Cassie had the top 3 lawyers in motherfucking in New York City. What you call a lawyer? A human rights lawyer, an employment lawyer, and a civil defense lawyer. A civil is a civil defense or civil defense lawyer. She had the 3 top lawyers in New York City. How'd she get that money to get them lawyers? Who presented her with that? Come on, y'all. They sit up here talking about this girl. She wrote a letter. She got the right to write a letter. She ain't high no more. She ain't on drugs no more. She got a right to write a letter. Let's keep it funky. Let's keep it 100. He had people like Yo Miami and everybody write letter in his defense. All the people wrote letters in his defense. The judge is looking at those letters and saying, okay, nice letter. Oh, the penmanship is pretty good. She should have put a comma right there. Okay, but I understand. It's not a run-on sentence, but okay. Nice, something nice to read. He already got his mind made up. Yeah, Red. None. Yeah, I'm going to California. Why? All right, but let me get you back. I'm doing a show right now. I'm going to call you right back. Your ass ain't come over Sunday like you said, mother. Yeah. Yeah, I know you say. That's what you say. Later. My little brother. And these guys want to sit out here on the internet and everybody want to say because she got a little money and everything like that, that she stuck around for the money. She ain't know she was going to get that damn money. That money wasn't promised to her. She did take all those ass whooping, said, when I leave him, I'm going to sue him. That's what I'm going to do. Hey, Diddy, you want to hit me again? Pause. She ain't do all that shit for that. Come on, man. But people want y'all to believe that. She stuck around for those ass whooping because she knew. Ooh, Lord have mercy. She knew she was going to get 30 million. Yo, the story was told way before we even heard the story. The lawyer, Benjamin Braddock, told Puff, yo, get that girl 10 million, let this shit go away. Puff refused to give her the 10 million. He refused to give her the 10 million. Because he know more than anybody and everybody. Oh my God. Anyway, I want y'all to know, man. Y'all got to check these people. When these people get in they start doing their little podcasts and they shows, and y'all watching them, and they say dumb shit out their mouth. Because ain't nobody know you stupid until you open your mouth. Don't nobody know you stupid until you open your mouth. When they start saying shit, stupid shit out their mouth, y'all got to check them. Come on, stop it with that. Nah, She was on drugs. He was on drugs. The money she didn't got, and she got for the abuse of what she went through. That don't stop what he did. That don't make him, that don't forgive what he done to her because she got money behind that. He's not forgiving that because he got money for that. He did a lot of shit. Let me just tell you something, man. And dealing in the criminal justice system, I used to see guys and I read their case jacket. And they got off for this and they got off for that. They got off for it. Them niggas, this nigga got off for like 4 or 5 crimes that he should have went to jail for. And then it came to something that he didn't do and he went to jail. You know what that guy came and told me? He said, yo, deal. I had done so much dirty shit in my time that I knew when they got me for this bullshit that I didn't do, it was time for me to sit down. People, let me just tell y'all, all you Diddy lovers and all this, that, and the third, and y'all know the gripe that I got with him or whatever like that. If you don't know, it don't matter if you do or not. But let me just say this. It's time for that nigga to sit down. It's time for that nigga to sit down. Hold up, who's this? Let's hope. Salute, appreciate you. Toy Woods. Toy Woods. Toy Woods is a member, y'all. Hey, Toy Woods. Toy Woods. Toy Woods is a member, y'all. Yeah, Toy Woods. Toy Woods. Toy Woods is a member, y'all. Toy Woods is a member to the Gene Deal Show. Thank you, Toy, for your membership. I'm going to start reading my chapters of my book. And what I'm going to do is, Toy, later on, I'm going to read my chapter 51 to y'all guys. I got 50. This chapter is going to start, I think it starts with 40 or 41, and then it goes up to 52. But I'm going to read chapter 51 to my members only. You want to be able to go on YouTube. I'm going to do a members only show. And I want y'all honest opinion on that chapter 51. Because it's some shit. All other chapters is crazy. I got the BMF story. I got all that Wolf. I did a whole chapter on Wolf, a whole chapter on K Slay. I put my heart into this book 3. I'm going to read chapter 51 to my members only, and I'm going to keep it members only. So my members can only go to that chapter and read that. Hear it. I gotta get my Billy D voice. Hold on, let me just give me 1 minute, man. I told y'all this ain't no podcast. This is Big G doing his thing on his own show. If you don't like it, you can get the out of here. Niggas will try to tell me what to do with my electricity, my T-Mobile bill, my internet stuff. They gonna tell me that's not professional. Nigga, who said I was professional? Me ain't got no job. Damn. Niggas always got something to say. All right, check it out. This is how chapter 51 start off. Ooh, Lord have mercy. That's a long ass chapter. Let's see. The music industry. Hold on. I gotta get my Billy, or either what's the other guy who played he played Earl Jones. Yeah. The music industry is one organization that has ruined more lives than it has saved for the artist's point of view. Once being part of Bad Boy, there was no love found. Diddy wants me dead. I felt no love for him either. If I had drank a gallon of water and he was on fire, I wouldn't relieve myself on him. If he was blind and was walking in the streets, I would guide him to the Harlem River Drive right into the middle of traffic. None of these things are on my mind or heart anymore. Have they came across my mind? Yes. I've risked my life, my livelihood, my family for the dream of helping him make people's dreams come true. I made sure he was safe everywhere we went. I made a pact with hoods, gangsters, thugs, and ensured his safety, even when it wasn't with him. My allegiance to Black Hands, Slick and the family, and the same game. I had more clout in the streets in New York than American Express. I was an LEO, so I didn't leave home without it. Yes, speaking about my gun and not that's my that's not my zodiac sign. I was a law enforcement officer and I since 2004 due to the president signing the HR 218 bill into law, I could legally carry my weapon in all 52 states and the continental Virgin Islands. Diddy was covered like a glove due to Wolf, Paul, my relationships around the country. Wolf and Paul had given Wolf had given Diddy plenty of ideas to show the guys that work for him appreciation. We all came up empty. You received nothing other than your check and that Sean John box of clothes that he wanted security to wear. That's enough. Did I have a voice? Pam Gator. Did I have a voice? Did I have a voice, fam? Ithia with the super sticker. Birdie Tweet. Did I have was that a good voice, Birdie? Yes, the serial numbers will scratch off the gun, Henny. Y'all go like and subscribe to that girl Henny. And y'all also subscribe to the pop-off show with Miss Pleasant. Thank you, Joey, over there in Brooklyn. Tucker Smith. Yeah, Tucker said he's canceled like a motherfucker. Even if he get off, he's canceled. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm back again, left. Yo, I'm asking y'all about my voice. Y'all ain't even saying nothing. God. Let's hope. Thank you for that contribution. Appreciate you. Look at Honey Butter talking about, Honey Butter, you better sit your hot ass down. Talking about I can talk to you in any voice. I'm just messing. That's one of my moderators, Toy Woods. Yeah. Cassie said, you still got a big G? Oh. I'm way behind on the comments. Okay. Oh, thank you, Stacy. Stacy Del Bachi. Is it Book? Yes, are you? Buckchi. Thank you, Stacy. Oh, Jessica, that's the voice I should use when I'm doing it? Okay. Okay, that's Jessica said that's the voice I should use. And he said that's the voice. Okay, that's the voice I'm gonna use when I do this whole chapter on members only. And I want y'all to know, let me know what y'all think about that chapter. The mayor out there in Birmingham, okay. Somebody told me a building collapsed in New York City today. A 17-story building just collapsed. How the hell did that happen? Did people get Is people hurt? What? Somebody let me know something. I tell everyone you are not from the five boroughs of New York and in the streets early 90s. You don't know shit about Puff. Fuck that Diddy shit. Okay. Oh, no one was hurt? Somebody threw something down the incinerator. Okay, I hope no one got hurt either. His apartment complex. Mojito Dreams. Okay. All right, y'all. So listen here, man. Um, brothers and sisters. Then come on, no brothers, please, man, brothers, please. We got to do better because a woman gets money for being a victim from somebody. Don't mean she wanted to be there to be the victim. She didn't have to be a fucking victim. She did not have to be a victim. That man had to victimize her. Point blank. That's it. Uprise, what up? Mr. Ho, let's hope. Appreciate you. A glass show is going to be tonight with me and Miss Pleasant. Me and Miss Pleasant supposed to be going on about 6 or 7 o'clock tonight. I'm gonna have a glad show while she's going on, and the topic of it is going to be about a glad is Gene late after dark. It's supposed to be about relationships and shit like that, but it turns out to be about everything. So we're talking about, can a woman be in a committed relationship and have friends with other men while she in a committed relationship? Mullen Cozy, what up? Everybody's being evacuated. Okay. She lost student from Cali said, my man told me, no, you bet not be in nothing. That nigga, you bet nigga, you don't even supposed to talk to your teacher. Tell him to write it down and translate it. If you got a male teacher, you don't have no relationships with no midgets. Miss Amy 42 said many men won't understand unless they have a daughter of their own. Miss Henny, I think it's 6 or 7 o'clock. I'm not for sure. Who's this clown on my page? No dog. Damn, Gene, can't read a whole sentence straight through. Nah, I can't. I can read this one though. Ban user and delete. I read that. See your face now? CB, don't worry about it. They ain't got a free Diddy. You could do something federally, get charged, and go in there and be with his ass. How about that? I know you wanted you wanted to go to a Diddy party. That was your hopes and dreams in life, to be at a Diddy party. According to the conversation I had with Big, and he revamping Junior Mafia, him getting that whole deal with, I think it was Atlantic or Capital or whatever, whichever it was. He wasn't going to sign back with Bad Boy because he was trying to get his publishing and his marketing back from Puff. Miss Amy 42 said, Law Student UK, same over here. My man don't want me to have nobody else's. Patrick Chambers, shout out to Memphis. She's married now, and she's married to a Q. But that was my heart. Miss Terry Yarbrough. Shout out to Terry. Honey Butter, yes, a woman can have a male best friend. I call that dick in the jaw. I can't do the show right now. Listen here, y'all. I want to get that off my chest. I got it off my chest. Let's do better. Thank y'all. I'll see y'all later on night with Miss Pleasant and the Glad Show. Peace.